Namaste everyone. Mahati Wellness welcomes you back to this series of Yoga Sutras of Maharishi Patanjali. Let us now continue with Yoga Sutra 2.18 today. In the previous Sutra 2.17, Maharishi Patanjali explained that the cause of avoidable suffering is the false identification between the seer and the seen, or between Purusha and Prakriti. Now, a natural question arises: if the seen or Prakriti is the cause of confusion, then what exactly is the seen and why does it exist at all? Maharishi Patanjali answers this very precisely in Sutra 2.18. The sutra is Prakash Kriya Sthiti Sheelam Bhutendriyatmak Bhog Apvarg Artham Drashyam. Let us understand this slowly, word by word. Prakash means illumination, clarity, the quality of light. Kriya means activity, movement, action. Sthiti means stability, inertia, stillness. Sheelam means nature or characteristics. Bhuta refers to 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and space. Indriya refers to senses, both organs of perception and action. Atmakam means constituted of or made up of. Bhog means experience or enjoyment. Apavarg means liberation or freedom. Artham means for the purpose of, and Trishyam means the scene or Prakriti, the field of experience. So, the Sutra 2.18 tells us the scene, which is made up of the elements and the senses, has the nature of illumination, activity, and stability, and exists for the purpose of experience and liberation. Now, let us understand what is Maharishi Patanjali trying to explain through this important sutra, because it corrects a common misunderstanding. The world is not the enemy. The body is not the enemy. The senses are not the enemy. The problem is not the existence of the seen, but our misidentification with it. Prakriti, the seen, the world, is composed of the 3 gunas: Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. Sattva brings clarity and illumination. Rajas brings movement and activity. Tamas brings stability, inertia, and form. These 3 qualities constantly interact, creating the entire field of experience: the body, the mind, the senses, and the world. Maharishi Patanjali now gives us a very balanced vision. The seen, Prakriti, exists for 2 purposes. The first is Bhog, experience. Through experience, consciousness learns, matures, and evolves. Pleasure and pain, success and failure, activity and rest, all are part of the learning process. The second purpose is Apavarga, liberation. Through right understanding of experience, consciousness discovers its own freedom. So, the world is not meant only to bind us, it is also meant to free us. But this depends on how we relate to it. Here lies the philosophical insight of this sutra. Experience by itself does not cause bondage. Ignorance within the experience causes bondage. When the seer, Purusha, gets lost in the seen, Prakriti, experience binds. When the seer understands the seen clearly, experience liberates. You may note that The same world that confuses the ignorant mind becomes the teacher of the discerning mind. As a practical reflection, observe this gently. When you engage with the world, ask, am I seeking only enjoyment here? Or am I also learning something about myself? When experience is used only for pleasure, attachment grows. When experience is used for understanding, clarity grows. This shift in attitude transforms life itself into yoga. Yoga Sutra 2.18 teaches us something very important. Life is not an obstacle on the spiritual path. Life is the spiritual path. The scene exists not to trap us, but to help us move from experience to insight, from insight to freedom. In the next Sutra 2.19, Maharishi Patanjali explains the stages through which the gunas express themselves depending on our understanding of Prakriti. Thank you for staying with this depth. Namaste.